In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, the need for spiritual healing has never been more crucial. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, many of us yearn for a deeper connection to ourselves and the universe around us. Spiritual healers serve as bridges between the seen and unseen, channeling energy and wisdom to promote holistic well-being. They possess a unique ability to perceive and manipulate the subtle energies that flow through all living things. This gift allows them to facilitate healing on emotional, mental, and spiritual levels, often complementing traditional medical approaches. Throughout this video, we'll explore the telltale signs that might indicate you're a spiritual healer. From heightened empathy to a profound connection with nature, these signs can manifest in various ways. By recognizing these traits within yourself, you can begin to harness your innate healing abilities and use them to positively impact the world around you. Our journey will take us through the realms of intuition, energy sensitivity, and compassion. We'll examine how these qualities intertwine with everyday experiences, from your interactions with others to your relationship with the natural world. You'll discover how your unique gifts can be applied in practical ways, even in the midst of our modern, bustling society. As we progress, you may find yourself nodding in recognition or experiencing moments of profound realization. This video aims to validate your experiences and provide clarity on the path ahead. Whether you're just beginning to explore your spiritual gifts or seeking to deepen your understanding of them, this guide will offer valuable insights and practical advice. Remember, being a spiritual healer is not about possessing supernatural powers or achieving a state of perfection. It's about embracing your innate abilities and using them with intention and compassion. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of your potential as a spiritual healer and how to integrate this gift into your daily life. So, open your mind and heart as we embark on this enlightening journey together. Let's explore the 10 clear signs that you are a spiritual healer and unlock the transformative power that lies within you. Your path to spiritual healing begins now, and it has the potential to not only change your life, but also to touch the lives of countless others in profound and meaningful ways. Intuition forms the cornerstone of spiritual healing. The first clear sign that you may be a spiritual healer is an uncanny ability to trust your gut feelings. You often find yourself knowing things without logical explanation, as if information is being downloaded directly into your consciousness. This intuitive knowledge extends beyond personal matters, allowing you to sense the needs and feelings of others with remarkable accuracy. In the bustling corridors of your workplace or the crowded aisles of a supermarket, you might suddenly feel compelled to reach out to a stranger or colleague. Something tells you they're in need of support, even if they haven't expressed it outwardly. This intuitive understanding of others' emotional states is a hallmark of spiritual healers, enabling them to offer comfort and guidance precisely when it's needed most. Empathy lies at the heart of spiritual healing, and an overwhelming sense of compassion is the second sign of your healing potential. You don't just sympathize with others, you truly feel their pain, joy, and every emotion in between. This deep empathic connection can sometimes be overwhelming, especially in crowded places or during emotionally charged situations. Picture yourself standing in a busy train station during rush hour. While others hurry past, focused on their destinations, you find yourself attuned to the collective energy of the crowd. You sense the stress of the harried businessman, the excitement of the young couple embarking on a journey, and the weariness of the night shift worker heading home. This ability to tap into the emotional currents around you is both a gift and a responsibility. The third sign manifests as an innate desire to help and heal others. You're often the person friends and family turn to in times of crisis or emotional turmoil. Your presence alone seems to have a calming effect on those around you. This healing energy isn't limited to emotional support. You might find that your touch or mere presence can alleviate physical discomfort in others as well. In the digital age, this healing presence can extend beyond physical proximity. You might find yourself drawn to online communities or social media platforms where you can offer support and guidance to those in need. Your comments and messages carry a healing energy that transcends the digital divide, touching hearts and soothing souls across great distances. Energy sensitivity marks the fourth sign of a spiritual healer. You're acutely aware of the subtle energies that surround us all. This sensitivity might manifest as the ability to sense the mood of a room as soon as you enter it, or to feel the residual energy in objects or places. You might find yourself inexplicably drained after spending time in certain environments or with particular people, while other spaces and individuals leave you feeling energized and uplifted. This energy sensitivity can be both a blessing and a challenge in our modern world. Crowded shopping malls, busy offices, or even public transportation can become overwhelming experiences as you absorb the myriad energies around you. Learning to manage and protect your own energy becomes crucial as you navigate these spaces. A deep connection to nature serves as the fifth sign of your healing abilities. You feel most at peace when surrounded by the natural world, whether it's a sprawling forest, a serene beach, or even a small urban park. Nature seems to speak to you in a language that goes beyond words, offering wisdom and healing energy that you can then channel to others. Vivid dreams and visions often accompany the gift of spiritual healing, marking the sixth clear sign. Your sleep may be filled with symbolic imagery, visits from spiritual guides, or prophetic glimpses of future events. These nocturnal experiences aren't mere flights of fancy. They often contain important messages or insights that you can use in your healing work. During your waking hours, you might experience sudden flashes of insight or visual impressions that provide guidance for yourself or others. These visions can occur anywhere while you're stuck in traffic, attending a business meeting, or simply relaxing at home. Learning to interpret and trust these messages is an important part of developing your healing abilities. The seventh sign of being a spiritual healer is an innate understanding of energy healing techniques. Even without formal training, you may find yourself instinctively drawn to practices like Reiki, acupuncture, or crystal healing. Your hands might feel warm or tingly when you focus on sending healing energy, and you may have an intuitive sense of where to place them on the body to promote healing. This natural affinity for energy work can manifest in surprising ways in your daily life. You might find yourself unconsciously placing your hand on a friend's shoulder to comfort them, or holding your palms over a sick pet to ease their discomfort. As you become more aware of this ability, you can learn to channel it more intentionally and effectively. An ability to see or sense auras is the eighth sign that you may be a spiritual healer. Auras are the energy fields that surround all living beings, and as a healer, you may be able to perceive them visually or intuitively. This skill allows you to gain insights into a person's emotional, physical, and spiritual state, guiding your healing approach. In the context of modern life, this ability might manifest in unexpected ways. During a video conference call, you might find yourself perceiving the auras of your colleagues on screen, giving you insights into their mood and energy levels that go beyond their facial expressions or tone of voice. This skill can be particularly valuable in our increasingly digital world, where face-to-face interactions are often limited. The ninth sign of being a spiritual healer is a profound sense of life purpose. You feel a deep calling to make a positive difference in the world, even if you're not always sure how to fulfill that calling. This sense of purpose often goes beyond personal ambition or material success. It's a genuine desire to contribute to the healing and evolution of humanity and the planet. This calling might lead you to pursue unconventional career paths, or to incorporate healing practices into your existing profession. A lawyer might find ways to bring mindfulness and compassion into their practice, while a teacher might intuitively use energy work to create a harmonious classroom environment. The key is recognizing that your healing abilities can be integrated into all aspects of your life, not just formal healing sessions. The 10th and final sign that you may be a spiritual healer is an ongoing journey of personal growth and self-healing. You understand that to effectively help others, you must first address your own wounds and imbalances. This commitment to self-improvement isn't driven by perfectionism, but by a genuine desire to be the clearest channel possible for healing energy. Synchronicity becomes a frequent occurrence in the life of a spiritual healer. You might notice meaningful coincidences happening more often, guiding you towards people, places, or experiences that further your healing journey. These synchronicities serve as signposts, confirming that you're on the right path and encouraging you to trust your intuition. For instance, you might randomly encounter a book that provides exactly the information you need for a challenging healing situation. Or perhaps you bump into an old friend who introduces you to a new healing modality that resonates deeply with your abilities. These seemingly chance occurrences are actually the universe's way of supporting your growth as a healer. Physical sensations often accompany the awakening of healing abilities. You might experience tingling in your hands or a warm sensation in your heart center when you're in the presence of someone in need of healing. Some healers report feeling pressure or buzzing in their crown chakra when receiving intuitive information. Pay attention to these bodily cues. They're your physical system's way of alerting you to energy shifts and healing opportunities. In our technology-driven world, these sensations might manifest in unexpected ways. You could feel a sudden warmth in your hands while texting a friend who's going through a difficult time, or experience a tingling sensation in your third eye while watching an emotional scene in a movie. These physical responses are reminders of your constant connection to the energy field that surrounds us all. Time often seems to behave differently when you're engaged in healing work. You might find that hours pass like minutes when you're focused on helping others, or that time seems to slow down when you're channeling healing energy. This altered perception of time is a sign that you're tapping into a higher dimensional state, where the constraints of linear time are less rigid. This time dilation can be both a blessing and a challenge in our fast-paced society. While it allows you to work more effectively as a healer, it might also make it difficult to adhere to rigid schedules or deadlines. Learning to balance your healing work with the demands of everyday life becomes an important skill to develop. A heightened sensitivity to energy extends to your relationship with food and substances. As a spiritual healer, you might find yourself naturally drawn to a cleaner, more plant-based diet. Processed foods, alcohol, and other stimulants may start to feel heavy or disruptive to your energy field. This shift in dietary preferences isn't about following a trend. It's your body's way of maintaining the clarity and high vibration necessary for healing work. In social situations, this sensitivity might require some adaptation. You may need to explain to friends why you're opting for herbal tea instead of coffee, or why you prefer to eat before attending a dinner party. Remember that honoring your body's needs is an essential part of maintaining your healing abilities. The ability to see beyond surface appearances is another clear sign of a spiritual healer. You have a knack for perceiving the underlying causes of situations, looking past people's words and actions to understand their true motivations and needs. This skill allows you to address the root of issues rather than just treating symptoms. In the context of modern life, this ability can be particularly valuable. In a world often dominated by superficial interactions and snap judgments, your capacity to see deeper truths can bring much-needed understanding and compassion to your relationships and communities. Emotional resilience is a crucial attribute of spiritual healers. While you may feel others' emotions deeply, you also have the ability to process and release these feelings without becoming overwhelmed. This emotional strength allows you to remain a steady presence for others, even in the face of intense situations or challenging energies. Consider how this resilience might manifest in everyday scenarios. In a heated workplace disagreement, you might find yourself naturally stepping into the role of mediator, able to understand and validate both sides while maintaining your own emotional balance. Or during a family crisis, you could be the calm center that others rely on for support and guidance. Spiritual healers often experience a profound connection to the unseen realms. You might sense the presence of spirit guides, angels, or other non-physical beings. These entities may communicate with you through thoughts, feelings, or even auditory or visual impressions. While this aspect of spiritual healing can seem esoteric, it's simply another way of accessing wisdom and support for your healing work. In our modern, scientifically oriented society, this connection to the spiritual realm might feel at odds with prevailing beliefs. You may find yourself straddling two worlds: the tangible, physical reality of everyday life, and the intangible, energetic realm of spirit. Learning to integrate these experiences into your daily life without feeling alienated or misunderstood becomes an important part of your journey as a healer. The ability to hold space for others is a hallmark of spiritual healers. This means creating a safe, non-judgmental environment where others can express themselves freely and work through their issues. You have a natural talent for listening deeply, offering support without trying to fix or change the other person's experience. This skill is invaluable in our often rushed, solution-oriented culture. In a world where quick fixes and instant gratification are the norm, your ability to simply be present with others in their pain or confusion can be profoundly healing. Whether you're comforting a friend going through a breakup or supporting a colleague facing a career crisis, your capacity to hold space allows others to process their experiences more fully. Spiritual healers often possess a unique relationship with time and space. You might find yourself easily slipping into meditative states or feeling a sense of timelessness during healing sessions. This altered perception allows you to access deeper levels of consciousness and connect more fully with healing energies. In the context of our busy, schedule-driven lives, this fluid relationship with time can be both a gift and a challenge. You might need to set alarms or create structure to ensure you don't lose track of time during your healing work. On the other hand, this ability to step outside of linear time can provide much-needed moments of peace and clarity in the midst of hectic days. A strong ethical compass is essential for spiritual healers. You have a deep commitment to using your abilities for the highest good of all involved. This ethical foundation guides your actions and ensures that your healing work is always aligned with principles of love, compassion, and respect for free will. In a world where ethical boundaries can sometimes blur, your clear moral stance serves as a beacon for others. Whether you're navigating complex workplace dynamics or addressing global issues, your commitment to ethical healing practices informs your decisions and actions. Creativity flows naturally for spiritual healers, often manifesting in unexpected ways. You might find yourself drawn to artistic pursuits as a means of expression and healing. Whether through music, painting, writing, or dance, your creative endeavors become channels for healing energy to flow into the world. This creative impulse can infuse every aspect of your life. In your professional life, you might discover innovative solutions to long-standing problems or develop unique approaches to teamwork and collaboration. At home, you could find yourself spontaneously rearranging furniture to improve energy flow or creating beautiful, nurturing spaces that support healing and well-being. Spiritual healers often experience a heightened awareness of the interconnectedness of all things. You perceive the intricate web of relationships that link individuals, communities, and even global events. This holistic perspective allows you to see how healing on one level can create ripple effects that benefit the whole. In our increasingly globalized world, this awareness of interconnection is more relevant than ever. You might find yourself drawn to environmental causes, recognizing that healing the planet is intimately connected to healing individuals and communities. Or you could be inspired to engage in social justice work, understanding that addressing systemic inequalities is a form of collective healing. The ability to transmute negative energy is a powerful tool in the spiritual healer's toolkit. You have a knack for taking dense, heavy energies and transforming them into lighter, more positive vibrations. This skill allows you to cleanse spaces, shift group dynamics, and help individuals release long-held emotional burdens. Imagine how this ability might play out in everyday situations. In a tense family gathering, you could unconsciously shift the energy, helping everyone relax and enjoy each other's company. Or in a cluttered, chaotic office space, your presence might inspire a collective urge to clean and organize, resulting in a more harmonious work environment. Spiritual healers often possess a profound sense of inner peace, even in the face of external chaos. This doesn't mean you never experience stress or negative emotions, but rather that you have the ability to quickly return to a state of centeredness. This inner calm serves as an anchor, both for yourself and for those around you. In our fast-paced, often stressful modern world, this quality of inner peace becomes increasingly valuable. You might find that colleagues naturally gravitate towards you during stressful projects, or that friends seek out your company when they're feeling overwhelmed. Your ability to maintain calm amidst the storm provides a healing presence wherever you go. The gift of spiritual healing often comes with a deep sense of humility. You understand that you are a channel for healing energy rather than the source of it. This humility allows you to approach each healing situation with openness and reverence, recognizing that there is always more to learn and discover. In a world that often celebrates ego and self-promotion, your humble approach stands out. You might find yourself naturally deflecting praise, always acknowledging the greater forces at work in your healing practice. This humility extends to your personal life as well, where you're quick to admit mistakes and eager to grow from every experience. Spiritual healers frequently experience a heightened awareness of energy centers or chakras, both in themselves and in others. You might intuitively sense blockages or imbalances in these energy centers, guiding your healing work. This awareness can extend to the energy fields of places and objects as well. Consider how this chakra awareness might manifest in daily life. You could find yourself instinctively choosing clothes and colors that balance your energy centers, or arranging your living space to promote better energy flow. In interactions with others, you might naturally direct conversations or offer support in ways that address their energetic imbalances, even if you're not consciously aware of doing so. A strong connection to the cycles of nature is another hallmark of spiritual healers. You may feel particularly attuned to the phases of the moon, the changing seasons, or the rhythms of day and night. This connection to natural cycles informs your healing work and helps you maintain balance in your own life. In our modern world, often disconnected from nature's rhythms, this attunement can be both a gift and a challenge. You might find yourself needing to create rituals or practices that honor these natural cycles, even while living in an urban environment. Perhaps you're drawn to moon phase gardening on your apartment balcony, or you feel called to align your work schedule with the energy of the seasons. Spiritual healers often possess a unique ability to bridge different worlds or perspectives. You might find yourself naturally mediating between conflicting parties or translating complex spiritual concepts into accessible language. This skill as a bridge builder makes you a valuable presence in any community or organization. In our increasingly polarized society, this ability to bridge divides is more crucial than ever. You might find yourself facilitating difficult conversations in your workplace, helping family members with different beliefs find common ground, or even engaging in community work that brings diverse groups together for a common cause. The capacity for unconditional love is a powerful aspect of spiritual healing. You have the ability to see the divine essence in every person, regardless of their actions or circumstances. This unconditional love allows you to work with challenging individuals or situations without judgment, fostering deep healing and transformation. In the context of our often judgmental and divisive culture, this capacity for unconditional love can be truly revolutionary. You might find yourself able to maintain compassion for individuals whose beliefs or actions you disagree with, or capable of seeing the humanity in those society often overlooks or rejects. Spiritual healers often experience a profound sense of oneness with all of creation. This isn't just an intellectual understanding, but a felt experience of unity that informs every aspect of your life. You recognize that healing one part of the whole benefits everything and everyone. In our individualistic society, this sense of oneness can be transformative. It might inspire you to engage in random acts of kindness, knowing that helping a stranger ultimately helps yourself and the entire world. Or it could motivate you to make lifestyle changes that benefit the planet, recognizing that the Earth's health is inextricably linked to your own. In a world often dominated by black and white thinking, your ability to hold paradox brings much-needed nuance and depth. You might find yourself able to empathize with both sides of a conflict, or capable of seeing the growth potential in difficult situations while still acknowledging the pain they cause. Spiritual healers often possess a natural affinity for sacred geometry and symbols. You might be drawn to certain shapes or patterns, intuitively understanding their energetic properties and healing potential. This connection to sacred geometry can inform your healing work and personal spiritual practices. In our modern, tech-driven world, this affinity for sacred geometry might manifest in unexpected ways. Perhaps you're drawn to create digital art that incorporates healing symbols, or you find yourself doodling intricate geometric patterns during boring meetings, unconsciously creating energetic shifts in your environment. The journey of a spiritual healer is one of continuous awakening and expansion. You understand that healing is not a destination, but an ongoing process of growth and transformation. This perspective allows you to approach each day with curiosity and openness, always ready to learn and evolve. In a culture that often prioritizes quick results and instant gratification, your commitment to ongoing growth stands out. You might find yourself constantly seeking new learning opportunities, whether through formal training, personal study, or simply remaining open to the lessons each experience brings. As we conclude our exploration of the 10 clear signs you are a spiritual healer, remember that these gifts are not about attaining perfection or setting yourself above others. Rather, they are invitations to serve, to grow, and to contribute to the healing of our world in your own unique way. Whether you resonate with all of these signs or just a few, trust that you have been called to this path for a reason. Your sensitivity, your compassion, and your innate healing abilities are needed now more than ever. As you continue to develop and refine your gifts, know that you are playing a vital role in the collective healing and evolution of humanity. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. If you found value in this exploration of spiritual healing, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support allows us to continue creating content that nurtures spiritual growth and awakening. Together, we can create a more compassionate, connected, and healed world. Thank you.